Gold is hovering at $2,000 per ounce in May. What will next month bring? In this video, I'll show you the problems gold will face in June. Everyone is excited about the new level for gold, so let's get to it. My goal is to explain this in the next 3 minutes. And away we go. Central banks have been buying up gold at a record pace. This is what we need to watch. Central banks are just like us. They buy up gold during times of crisis, and they buy it to hedge against inflation. You don't need me to tell you about crisis and our struggle with inflation. The shocking part is the quantity of gold purchased by central banks during the first 3 months of 2023. Their gold buying has increased by 38%. Can you imagine increasing your gold stack by 38%? Let me help you. I've thought about this a lot. Let's say you have an annual salary of $100,000. Yes, I'm being generous with your salary. For this map, let's say you have an annual salary of $100,000 and you increase your spending by 38%. That means you're putting in an extra $38,000 to your gold stack. Whew. I like those numbers. I really do. For central banks, that comes out to an increase of 228 tons of gold. And yes, that will influence our spot price. How? The best way to understand this is to look at the U.S. economy through a macroeconomic perspective. The countries buying up gold are choosing to put their fiat currency into gold as a store of wealth instead of buying up U.S. treasuries. That is an economic move. It's being made by all these central banks, and it tells us that gold for them is more valuable than U.S. treasuries. And the result, it hurts the dollar, and that in turn impacts our spot price. The other problem facing gold in June is the Fed's decision over rate hikes. Now, good news, rate hikes are likely to pause, and this will allow precious metals to go higher. A pause in rate hikes adds more discretionary spending to the public. The more money people have to spend, the more money they can put into precious metals, and that competition can boost our spot price. Now, remember, rising interest rates increase the dollar, so a stagnant rate may cause gold to be a safe store of wealth. Now, we have not seen that or felt that in a few months, and it will be nice to get back to a steady interest rate. Do we have our thumb on the pulse of the Fed? Certainly not, and things can turn on a dime. Don't get excited. Rates are unlikely to decrease as the Fed is holding themselves. They are still holding themselves to that goal of 2% inflation, and they're not even approaching that marker. So the most important problem, or most common, I'd say, that I hear about gold is actually based on some confusion. The confusion relates to daily fluctuation in spot price. We can see spikes and drops in spot price that make us think something dramatic is going on. To understand this, you need to understand that the spot price we follow is based upon paper trading of gold bullion. This is the life of a day trader. Physical gold is not changing hands. The price is fluctuating as the traders buy and sell gold on the market. We can look at the daily fluctuation of gold price and see that you could see it shoot up at times and then quickly drop. This is most likely due to traders selling gold as it shoots up, which in turn forces the price to drop. Conspiracy? Well, no, that not a conspiracy, just the nature of the market. And as we all search for a crystal ball regarding gold, the daily fluctuating spot price drives home this reality. And the reality for June will show that $2,000 is our new baseline. It will fluctuate around that baseline, but we need to adjust our goals appropriately. And when I say adjust our goals, I'm referring to the quantity of gold that we could purchase with this new baseline. I got that done in 3 minutes again. Now, in my last video, Tim America Matt Damon said, I prefer 90% silver. Now, I'm just holding fiat, he says, so I can buy it when it goes down, hopefully soon. So thanks for the comment. And I'm on the same plan. And yes, my buying plan has changed dramatically over the past weeks. If you missed my videos on the changing gold plan, the changing silver plan, please check out my channel. And please leave me a comment if your plan is changing too. I'm holding fiat. I'm holding it until I'm back up to some purchasing power again. It's frustrating because my goal prior to the recent jump in price, my goal was to pick up a full tube of rounds, but even that feels out of reach. That's the painful part. I know. Silver stacking, gold stacking, it's a game of patience. It's not for those looking at quick results. So hang in there. I know it feels overwhelming to accept gold at a baseline of $2,000 and silver rounds going for $30, but stay the course. That's why I'm excited about this community we have here with Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, all the stacking YouTubers, all you that leave comments. We're all in this together. I know it's not spoken often, but stacking gold and stacking silver is a solitary endeavor. And if not for all you viewers, we will be doing this alone. I appreciate every one of you. I really do. Hit subscribe and remember to click the link in the description to sign up for my free weekly newsletter. You'll get coming attractions of next week's videos. The link is in the description. Sign up for that newsletter and I'll see you in the next video.